Alright, what's funny about this quest title is this NPC specifically told us not to make fun of his name, and then the devs, the writers, who made this quest, go ahead and do just that. So the quest title for the level 40 warrior quest, oh no, my kitty is drowning, is Curious Gorge Goes to Wineport. A very obvious play on Curious George does this or goes to there or whatever. Anyway, we are in eastern Lenosha, north of Costa del Sol, level 40. Here we go.
Hello again, my friend. It is quite obvious that you have been anything but idle in your training since last we met. Your progress is heartening to look upon, truly, but it also serves to remind me that each hour I spend poring over ancient texts is an hour not spent honing my skills. I fear my worth on the battlefield is diminishing by the day. Yet I am certain that my studies of the Chronicles will yield something of use. In fact, just last night, I discovered how the warriors of my tribe came to be shunned by the outside world. Upon witnessing my people's prowess with the axe, the armies of the city-states began to incorporate similar techniques into their own training regimens. These are the self-same techniques that I have been instructing you in, Mercy, ones which call upon the inner beast. The consequences, of course, were dire. Yes, their soldiers became nigh on unstoppable, but they also became wholly uncontrollable, and both friend and foe fell prey to the ensuing carnage. Of course, the heads of the city-states laid the blame for these atrocities solely at the feet of my kind, promptly banning the ancient art and imprisoning anyone suspected of teaching it. Or so the chronicles say. What I find hard to grasp, though, is that never once during my training did my brother hint at this dark history. Nor have I myself ever seen one of my tribe succumb to the rage that the chronicles describe. Could it be that the tales are mere falsehoods? Stories concocted by some long-forgotten enemy who would poison our heritage and befoul our tribe's name? Who in their right mind would seek to sully something so pure? And why would my ancestors simply bow their heads and suffer such ignominy? That my people should be so weak, so utterly bereft of pride, is inexplicable. I refuse to believe it. It matters not if these claims are groundless. If they prompted my tribe's art to fade into obscurity, then the damage has already been done. Well, I for one will not turn a blind eye to this injustice. If none of my people will give the lie to the stories that have so tarnished our reputation, it shall have to be me.
Give the lie? That's not a thing people say.
Whatever. But once again I lose myself in history and forget the present. If you recall, I spoke to you of my former comrade from the Company of Heroes, and the great woolly beast we have been pursuing. The beast remains on the loose, and to toss a ponds of salt on the wound, fell creatures that appear to be its minions have been wreaking havoc on the innocent residents of Wineport. Were you and I to succeed in quelling the threat, surely the people would see that warriors are no fearsome beasts, but valuable allies. Together, Mercy, we will win back our proud name. Now, let us away to Wineport to meet with the captain of the militia.
Monkey see, monkey do. Ninja? Yeah. Another one of those level 80 quests that doesn't have a plus to it. It's like you don't really gain anything. But it looks like every job... Well, I don't know about the jobs that start you at level 80. We'll have to find out. I doubt it. Maybe they have a level 100 little extra quest. I don't know, but... I got Pictomancer and then promptly... Wait. Is that the same level? Or am I leveling my Black Mage to catch up to Picto? Oh no, it's 84, so... I don't know. I do want to get good at Pictomancer. And then the decision is, I think at 80, wait. Yeah, I think at like 86 maybe, Black Mage, I'll stop and I'll start doing Pictomancer instead. And I think I might wait on Summoner and just level Scholar and Astrologian together. I'm not sure though. That does put them into pairs rather than doing 3 and then 1. I kind of like that idea better, and I like Scholar. Summoner is just kind of the rotation is what it is. It's not hard. So I don't know, but yeah. And then Reaper's kind of all by itself because I already leveled Dragoon and Viper. I'm getting Ninja up to 80 because Viper starts at 80, and then I'll do those two together, and then Monk and Samurai can go together, and the Reaper is gonna just have to be solo, I guess. And then I have once Warrior gets to 70, I'll have 3 tanks at 70. I can just rotate around. And then, yeah, Bard and Dancer get to 70 with Machinist, and the 3 of those can, yeah. So that's the plan. Those are the plans. Sorry to bug you with them. You probably don't care. Here's the Wineport Militia Captain in a cutscene. Human, male, green robes, staff on his back, accompanied by a pikeman in green chainmail, also human. Spearman, lancer, whatever you want to call him. Whatever. My friends, Wineport is much obliged for your aid. The fiends come relentlessly, and what few able-bodied men we have find themselves hopelessly overmatched. Indeed, the western gates have been so besieged that they are currently left without any manned defense.
Leave the defense to us, my good man. I will secure the western gate,
says Curious Gorge, running up.
Mercy, you defend the town from the east. Together we will form a bulwark that not a single fiend can penetrate. Once the enemy has been driven back, we return here to back up the captain. Got it, Mercy?
He goes running into the town to the western gate, followed by a pikeman and, was it an archer? I really didn't see. Wasn't looking. What's this thing? Binding Coil of Bahamut. I have no idea what that is. So, I fly to the northeast. We have a destination marker. I guess I'm cutting them off way before they even come close to town, so I can pull out Pegasus and have him heal me if I need to. Long survey. Long survey. Run around. Oh, these guys are weak. Oh, they're level 30. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it, Captain. Bum 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 down. Still remember, dream there. Okay, that was 3 raptors. This is 2 raptors and a vulture. Oh, the vulture's level 40. Didn't even notice that. Okay, we have 2 level 40 vultures. I didn't... Really? You're gonna... Really? Messed up my rotation. Riley, stop hitting the wrong button. You're not that dumb. You're dumb, but you're not that dumb. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Wait, did I not hit it? Okay, weird. I want it to be as efficient as possible with those crits. And I think that was the best use of them. That's one of those things that, when it comes to trying to figure out your damage rotation and how many monsters you want to be going against at a time. Like if you're going against 3, I think the better DPS option is an AoE rotation. But if you're factoring in these inner beast procs, which you get. Okay, so like your first round you get 30, your second round you're up to 60. You can use an inner beast then if you want, or you can save them until Berserk is up every minute. And then you're either critting on 380 and then 330s, or you can use Berserk to crit on 3 110s in an AoE situation. So, and if you're doing that, then this is gonna be the AoE situation. Then really, that's 4 or more monsters, because a 380 crit and 330 crits is higher than only 3 110 crits. I haven't really factored in things like Berserk into that kind of situation. I guess it only really matters if Berserk is up, but here is the militia captain to continue the quest. Think the 12 you're safe. We have need of your skills yet. I just heard a scream, and I fear that one of the beasts might be loose within the village. Come with me. We get a cutscene. I don't like this chair. The arms are stupid. They're thick. And probably they're soft, but they're... Vulture running loose. Curious Gorge going at it. Smacks it down pretty easy. His eyes are glowing red though. He's making beastly sounds himself. Looking at a kid, looking at a Lalafell. You monster, get away, says Sarah, the little kid. He's kind of just looking around. Oh, his eyes are back to normal.
Monster? But I
come running up to him.
Come no closer, Mercy.
I didn't stop that quickly. I could have.
I beg of you.
He's got his hand in his face, kind of a little bit confused maybe. Axe up on his shoulder, just kind of resting there.
I must return to the falls.
I wish I could do better voices for these guys. I can't really do an appropriate
Deep voice for them. I really don't. Like, this is the best I can probably do, and it sounds weird.
Okay, I guess I'm not going back to the falls right away. Here's the captain again. Whatever has gotten into Curious Gorge? 'Tis true that he fought like a man possessed, but to mistake him for the very beast he hunts, methinks the child's parents have been feeding her a few too many ghost stories for her own good. Worry not, friend. I shall speak to the villagers and clear up this most unfortunate misunderstanding. Do return to the falls and assure Curious Gorge that Wineport is indebted to him for his aid. Even without the crit, if you are, I guess it depends. Yeah, it depends on how long you're going to be in a multiple target situation. If there's 4, forget about it. Just do the AOE. Just do overpower, and later we're going to get a second one that goes with it. I think we do, right? Yeah, Mithril Tempest. And it's going to give us a damage buff for 30 seconds, so we're definitely going to do it then. And it's 140. This is really cool too. But until then, like maybe 3 or less targets. I actually do want to be doing a single target rotation. I used to think that AoE was, for a tank, was always going to be better on 2 or more targets, but I don't think that's true. I know for a fact 2 or less targets is single. You want to do the single target rotation for the best DPS. I thought 3 at this current juncture. I thought 3 would be better with the AoE rotation, but if you factor in Inner Beast and you factor in the healing you can get, I think 3 or less. I want to do single target. That's what I'm going to start doing. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. Curious Gorge for the turn-in.
Mercy, please forgive me for leaving so abruptly earlier. It was a hasty reaction to a situation for which I was completely unprepared. While both you and I know that I was in complete control of my inner beast, I now realize that to the layman's eye, it may have seemed that, well, the opposite was true. Mayhap it was this very misapprehension that lent weight to the lies which led to my tribe's disgrace. And if that is the case, then perhaps I should return once more to the Chronicles and endeavor to reassess their message in light of this discovery. Speaking of light, your soul crystal, Mercy, it sparkles. Does the soul of the warrior have aught to reveal to you? Any whispers of import? If only they hadn't forsaken me, as they did my brother. Yes, well, I suppose that is that. I must continue my studies, and you your training. I have to hope something new for both of... I hope to have something new for both of us very soon. Until then, my friend.
21,560 experience points. We get Mithril Tempest. Oh, I was just talking about that. Hell yeah. Wait, does that mean... Did I already have the damage buff from I don't think I did. Wait. I think there's a point of... There's a little bit of time that you don't have a damage buff in single target, and you only get it through multiple target. I don't know why. I don't know why they haven't fixed it. Maybe the difference... And now, 3 targets or more, I want to do my AoE rotation, if nothing more than for the damage buff, but... So you want to do probably, if you don't have any buff whatsoever, you're going to do Overpower, Mithril Tempest, Overpower, Mithril Tempest to get 60 seconds of the damage buff. And then, if you're single target or multiple target, you do whatever feels right at that point, but cool. I don't remember when do you, I noticed that last time I played Warrior. It was really weird. But there's a trait, I think, right? No? I swear to God, I played Warrior up into a point when your maim... Your maim got... I think it was maim that got the damage boost. 1200 potency cure. A minute recast? That's really cool. I don't think I might not have played Warrior that high. I feel like I didn't... I don't remember Raw Intuition. I did have Fell Cleave for sure. I don't think I ever really used Decimate, so I might not have got that high. Yeah, I don't think I got... Restores HP with each weapon skill set. I might have used that. I guess the answer is never. You never get the damage buff for 30 seconds on any of your single target rotation attacks. The trade-off is that the single target gives you beast gauge and the multiple target gives you the buff. That's interesting. I don't remember. That's not a thing on Paladin. Like Paladin... Actually, I think Paladin just straight up doesn't have... Doesn't have a damage buff like that. I think the trade-off is that you get damage over time AoE, and... It's been a while, though. I really don't remember. Anywho. Curious Gorge and myself, thank you for watching. We hope you have enjoyed. I swear the Byako Cub can breathe just fine. Pay it no attention. Curious Gorge, can you please look at the camera as we say this? But, okay, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. See you later. On to astrology. Astrologist. Blah, blah, blah.